Aaron Gordon is currently playing in his 10th NBA season, and like most of you know, Gordon was drafted and spent his first 6 years with the Orlando Magic. And during that time, Gordon can never find a consistent role, lacking the on-ball skills to be a primary option, while also not having the skills to be super effective playing off the ball. Plus, Orlando's roster was never really built to maximize Gordon's skills. But right now in Denver, that's definitely not the case, where Gordon over the past 3 years has quickly turned into one of the most impactful two-way players across the league. And we're seeing that impact right now against the Lakers, where over the past 3 games, Gordon has dominated on both sides of the ball. Now defensively, Gordon has the perfect build to effectively guard 1 through 5, being a stocky 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, while also having the foot speed to step out and guard on the perimeter. And that physicality has allowed Gordon to effectively match up with Anthony Davis throughout the series, where Aaron has both the strength to wall off AD's drives and the length to extend up and alter his finish. You'll see Davis on this play catch and face up, then quickly explode to his left, but Gordon's able to slide and stay in front, to then absorb this contact and force Davis to spin towards the middle, which then allows the help side to rotate over and swat the shot. This is also great defense too, where Gordon's again able to wall off AD's back down and push him out into a really difficult 10-foot hook shot that Davis just happens to make. When defending up and guarding bigs, Aaron's also very comfortable defending ball screens in a variety of ways, having the ability to run drop coverage, where Gordon has very good positional awareness of both stopping the drive and preventing the pass to the roller. Notice how the Nuggets on this play are going to ice this ball screen, where the on-ball defender gets squared up with the sideline and pushes the ball away from the middle, and Gordon here is able to drop back and keep himself in front of the ball, to then recover back to AD, who throws the ball away. And then less than a minute later, Denver's going to run the exact same coverage, where KCP is going to again force the ball towards the baseline, and Gordon's going to slide over to stop the ball, to then recover back to his man and force a long contested 2.
It's Davis over Gordon.
And then Gordon can also step out and switch these ball screens if need be, and this is where his mobility becomes a major factor. For his size, Gordon can slide and move his feet really well, which allows him to step out and guard perimeter scorers. You'll see him here extend out beyond the 3 to pick up Gabe Vincent, and as Gabe drops down into this left-hand drive, Gordon has the ability to swivel his hips and stay attached to the ball. Then Gordon's able to stick with him on the step back and force Gabe to pick up his dribble. And that combination of speed and strength also makes Gordon really good at fighting through screens, where he has the physicality to wedge through contact and the mobility to stay attached to the ball. The Lakers on this play are going to have LeBron work off these staggered screens, and watch how Gordon is going to lower his inside shoulder to blast through and scramble back in front of the ball, which takes away any immediate scoring or passing option for James. And then all those physical tools translate right over to Aaron's off-ball defense, where he has the size to alter finishes down low, plus his length and quickness also makes him a really effective gap defender, being able to slide over and affect the ball while being in position to recover back to his man. And then most importantly, Gordon also has really good awareness off the ball, which allows him to always be in the right place at the right time. You'll see him here again playing in drop defending this ball screen, and as the ball gets sprayed to the corner, notice how Jokic is going to get beat on this closeout. And as the ball starts coming downhill, watch how Gordon is going to rotate back and put his body into Davis, which takes away any passing option. But then he's going to hop out and put 2 feet outside the restricted area and draw the charge.
Contact, lays it in.
So defensively, Gordon checks all the boxes. He has the physical tools to guard every position on the court, plus the awareness to also make plays when defending off the ball. And that versatility has been a major factor to the Nuggets defense over the years. Now when moving on and looking at Gordon's offense, he's been doing a big chunk of his work in transition this series, where he obviously has the athleticism to be a really explosive finisher in the open court. And when playing on the break, Aaron is also a constant matchup problem, having the size and strength to bully LA's guards. You'll see the Nuggets on this play again pushing the pace. And as the ball gets swung to Murray, notice how both Rui Hachimura and LeBron are pulled out of the paint, which leaves Austin Reeves alone in the lane to box out Gordon. And Reeves gets moved off his spot like a JV player. Now on this play, D'Angelo Russell is stuck guarding him, and Denver is going to simply give him space to isolate, and Gordon from here has too much size and power for D'Lo to deal with. Now in the half court, Gordon has been absolutely killing the Lakers from the dunker spot, where he's able to rack up points on offensive rebounds, or by cutting and playing off the gravity of Denver's playmakers. Whenever Murray and Jokic are playing their two-man game, Aaron is always playing just above the opposite block. And this puts a ton of pressure on this weak side defender, because as Murray or Jokic is coming downhill, this player has to step up to at least contest their shot, because both of Denver's stars are very efficient from these in-between spots. But as this defender steps up, Gordon now has the space to establish position for the rebound. You can see the same effect on this play, where Jokic has the matchup to easily catch and turn into a finish, and notice how that slightly pulls LeBron across the paint, which allows Gordon to get in position for this board. And then if the weak side is early to rotate over, that opens up these lobs at the rim. And it's also tough for this off-ball defender to slide over, because Denver always has the floor spaced out with shooters. So a big part of Gordon's role for the Nuggets is literally just catching and finishing, and he's got the athletic tools to do that very effectively. And even if Aaron does catch with resistance at the rim, he still has the strength and body control to explode into a finish. You'll see him here catch just above the block, with Anthony Davis rotating over, and Gordon's going to turn and jump right into his body to then find a finishing angle drifting across the middle. Now with the ball, Aaron also has the ability to create offense on his own, and while he doesn't have the most creative or dynamic game off the bounce, he still has enough skill to isolate and attack mismatches, and this makes it really tough for opposing teams to run smaller lineups, because along with Jokic, Denver has another guy who can bully and create efficient shots at the rim. And Gordon does have the on-ball skills to initiate offense from the perimeter. You'll see Denver have him playing off this ball screen in the middle of the floor, and Gordon has no problem turning the corner and bumping his way into a finish. And then if Jokic is off the court, Aaron can take up the role of being Denver's primary screener, where he obviously has the tools to be a really effective role man, plus the ball skills to play off of Denver's other scorers. Watch him here fake this handoff to Murray, to then take one dribble and explode to the rim. Now the one stain I do see on Gordon's game is going to be his outside shooting. Gordon so far in the playoffs hasn't made a single shot outside of the paint, and obviously that can hurt Denver's overall spacing if they have other non-shooters on the court. But like we've seen, the Nuggets have developed a system to work around this, and I think the stats and film show that Gordon fits perfectly in Denver's offensive system. And when he's on top of his game, we've yet to see a team that's good enough to beat the Denver Nuggets in a 7-game series. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think of Aaron Gordon's game. The Kids here.